Welcome to BARTEC Live at OTC 2024. OTC stands for Offshore Technology Conference, and it is the largest oil and gas trade show in the world, with more than 30,000 participants and more than 1,300 exhibitors. My name is Stefan Schaffer, and in the name of everyone at BARTEC, welcome to this series of live events. Over the next couple of days, we'll be interviewing 12 professionals of the industry, talking about trends, new innovative safety solutions, digitization oil and gas, and so much more. And my guest this afternoon is Javier Garza. Javier is the Business Development Manager for our Electrical Safety Solutions business unit here in the Americas. Javier is traveling a lot. He speaks to many customers, so let's see what he has to say. Good afternoon, Javier. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Javier, you see a lot of customers, you see a lot of applications. If you think about your recent trips and your recent weeks working for BARTEC, what were some of the highlights?
Well, there are plenty. For me, mainly the highlights are just being able to talk to customers about their applications and what sort of solutions I can offer them. I love seeing and hearing what it is that they're having to deal with and then being able to offer something to help them.
Fantastic. And you did bring a few products.
I did, yeah.
For us today. So what are we looking at?
These are some of the things that I love talking about specifically. One is our COMEX. So this is our COMEX stations. This is either a 1, 2, or 3 gang station, and we can fit whatever you like inside of it. You know, push buttons, lights, emergency stop, eliminate push buttons, potentiometers. What I really like about this is, besides the corrosion resistance, the lightweight, the fact that it has these certifications on it, which is your Class 1 Division 2, Class 1 Zone 1, ATEX, ICX, all together. What's also great about it is that these are actually UL listed. So what this lets you do is, as an individual device, these are actually UL listed. So if you, say, had a panel shop program for UL 698A, you could take our devices, install them, and since they're UL listed, you're perfectly fine. There isn't anything special you need to do. So now you can build and design a panel that's good for UL, Class 1 Division 2, and ATEX and ICX, as long as you have the certifications to build the rest of that. So that's what I really like about our COMEX series.
That's fantastic. It sounds as though BARTEC found a way to make something complicated much easier.
A lot easier for people out there that just want the components and build stuff for themselves.
Great.
Absolutely,
Fantastic.
yes.
Fantastic.
Yeah. One of the other things I like to talk to people about is our line bushings. So now our line bushings are basically a way of taking wires into and out of enclosures that are already pre-potted. And the idea behind here is save yourself all the time and labor from having a sealing cable gland or a sealing fitting from a conduit perspective, and you have everything already pre-done for you. And this is Class 1 Division 1 rated. It's also ATEX and ICX rated Zone 1. So this one little item, you just go ahead and put it into your enclosure, wire up your devices on the inside, and this goes to a junction box somewhere else, and you're done. You don't have to do any other seals in between it. It's all taken care of with the one. If you go ahead and continue this with a 3-piece union, then you can go ahead and twist it open and disassemble it as you need. It gives you the other functionality for that. So again, and this, besides the number of wires, you can do 1 wire, you can do 10, you can do 50. For us, it doesn't matter. It just comes down to the gauge and how many you want to put in your fitting. We can even do things like intrinsically safe if you want to run intrinsically safe. If you want to do fiber optics, we can have that option. This is one that we've also been doing recently. This is an RJ45 Ethernet cable going through our sealing fitting. So if you need to go ahead and go with, like in this case, we have a hub right here. You can go ahead and connect it in through there and go out through a port, and then you're good to go. You can continue with your communications.
So it seems like we have many customization options for these line bushings. Does that also mean that lead times are very long?
No, we have standards for these already. So depending on what you need, we already have some pre-done standards that are more popular. Those are already in stock for people. And then if you want custom, of course, we can do that.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Great.
And the last thing is our EJB enclosure, our UL series. So this is our UL listed EJB enclosure. This is a 2B plus H for the gas group. And what this lets us do is now we can go ahead and do Class 1 Division 1 with this. And it also comes with ATEX and ICX at the same time. So you get all 3 certifications in 1 unit. But being UL, then you can go ahead anywhere in the US, go ahead and populate it yourself, put your own entries in it, and you're good to go.
That's also fantastic news. And we had an interview with one of our assembly partners just a few hours ago, and they have this enclosure in stock here in Houston. So again, very quick lead times.
Yes, absolutely, yeah. It's one of the great things about having that, yes.
Now, Javier, this is very exciting. I learned a lot in just a few minutes about the globally certified control station and innovation from BARTEC, about the line bushings that we offer with very quick lead times for standards, and then the EJB UL certified enclosure here in stock in Houston. So a lot of fantastic news for our customers.
Yeah, I love talking about this stuff and seeing people.
Yeah, talking about these things, Javier, how can people be in touch with you if they want to learn more?
So I am on LinkedIn, of all places. Also, we have our website, bartec.com, and you can go on there and you can do the contact us, and then my information will be on there. And they're, otherwise call our office, and I'd be happy to come out and see you, if not virtually, at the very least.
Fantastic. Javier, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, and thank you also to the online audience for joining us. If you liked our conversation, if you have questions for Javier, please contact him as he just indicated to us, or drop us a message here on social media. At BARTEC, we're truly excited to be your trusted advisor when it comes to hazardous areas. We have 5 decades of experience and one of the widest portfolios in the industry. So let's meet up to talk about your operations and how we can make them safer, more regulatory compliant, and also optimized in terms of performance. Please make sure to connect with us either virtually, online, or here live in person, face-to-face at OTC 2024. We're at booth 3815, looking forward to seeing you. Thanks again for joining us and have a great day. Bye-bye.